Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. In this video, we will be walking through how to set up a price test in the Intelligems app. To get started, you can go ahead and click the Create a New Test button in the top right, followed by Pricing Test and Create New Test again. The first step is selecting the products you want to include in this specific test. A couple different features on this page to make this even easier include filters based on Shopify data on the left-hand side here, a search bar up in the top left to search for specific product names or details, as well as a select all checkbox right here. Once you've selected all of the products that you want to include in this test, you can go ahead and click continue in the bottom right. The next step is giving your test a name and description, as well as setting up your test groups. It's super helpful to add as much detail as possible to the test name, description, and group names so that when you come back to look at the results later on, it's easy to remember how the test was designed. You can go ahead and add your groups using the plus sign right here. I'm going to do 3 groups for this test and go ahead and name those as well. In addition to adding and naming your groups here, you can also adjust the percentage of traffic going to each group using the slider down here. I'll leave that to be evenly split for this test and move on to the next step, which is setting up prices for each product and group. We can do this a few different ways. The first way is with a CSV or Excel upload. The second is with our autofill option. I will do this for this example since I'm looking to test a 10% increase and decrease across all products. The last option is filling in the worksheet here. Now that the prices are all filled in, we can move on to our last 2 steps, both of which are optional. Because of that, we won't be doing a deep dive on these in this video, but please feel free to check out our other resources if these apply to you. The first optional setup step is audience targeting. You can use this tool to include, exclude, or assign specific treatment to certain traffic for your test. If you would like to do that, you can go ahead and click yes and fill in all of the required fields here. The second optional step is our find and replace tool. This allows you to replace any content on your website for specific test groups. A few examples of when you might use this for a price test would be if you called out prices in the product description or have a savings amount hard-coded on the product page. Now that we have everything set up, we can go ahead and hit Save Test down in the bottom right. Because my store is not on Shopify Plus, I will be directed to this page where I can see the status of my duplicate products. If you are on Shopify Plus, you'll be directed back to the A/B test page here. Keep in mind that saving your test will not change anything on your site until you have finished the integration and launch your test using the Start button here. You can also always come back and edit your test using the Edit button under these 3 dots. That's it for now. Thanks again for watching, and please reach out to support@intelligems.io if you have any additional questions.